and I live out of this truck. And I'm gonna do a full rundown and show you exactly what my setup is and how we're living out of it. Run you down on suspension, interior, my tool setup, and all that stuff. So come on. All right, starting off, we're gonna do the undercarriage, but wheels and tires. The tires are 37 by 12.5. Patagonia MT or XTs, so it's like half mud terrain, half snow terrain, I think, whatever. And then the wheels are American Racing, 17 by 8.5 plus 0. Boom. We got new hubs on the truck. We got some Carly springs, some Bilstein struts. These are Carly 3-inch lift springs. And then I have the Thurin extended control arms down in here. Thurin extended control arms. And then I got new bushings, Super Pro bushings for my sway bar. And then this is a BK Fab steering setup. It goes from tie rod to tie rod on the bottom. There's a through bolt on this side, and then it goes up to the pitman arm. And then I have the Carly traction bar up in there as well. And then I have Carly ball joints all in the front, top and bottom, boom. Boom. And then I got new hubs, new rotors, new brakes, things dialed in the front. Moving on to the rear, have the Carly out-of-pack leaf springs with new Super Pro bushings in the leaf springs. And also Bilstein struts in the rear. And it rides good. It sags a little because I got this big old camper on it. But it gets the job done. Moving on to the front of the truck, little AutoZone antenna. Baja Designs fog lights. I don't know, I just got the highest lumen ones in amber off of CJC Off-Road. And then I got some eBay clear headlights with like the chrome housing. That cleaned up the truck a little bit. A lot of it, actually. Chrome grill. I'll pop the hood real quick, show you guys what I got going on. So it's a stock engine bay, everything's stock. I'm running it as long as I can. I want it to last as long as I can, but I haven't done really any engine bay work, like any upgrades or anything. I got stock airbox, stock motor, stock tune. We're keeping it going. Underneath the truck, I actually just had my whole tranny rebuilt. So it's a brand new rebuilt tranny with probably less than 3,000 miles on it now. But if you've been following the channel, you know that we've been driving across the United States. So I got that rebuilt in Houston, and now we're in San Diego, or in Panda Gorge, so we're about to be in San Diego. But yeah. Okay, interior rundown. We got brand new seat, boom, eBay. Got the WeatherTech floor mats, tagged out freaking bandana. We got the naked lady in the dash. And then I also have a Smarty tuner right here, which is just running the stock tune. I just use it for my gauges. And then I got the Wolfbox rear view mirror, so I can get another camera in there, and it's also a dash cam. And then just like a Apple CarPlay, Bluetooth head unit. And then I got Glock next to me. Yep, it's 4x. And the door, got a radio. I got a mag. And yeah, nothing too fancy up front, but I'll show you the back of the truck because I did a rear seat delete. This side is more messy, it's organized to an extent, but I did a whole 3/4 piece of birch across the back, and then I built feet for it up in here. So I got a couple pairs of shoes here, a full shop floor jack, tool bag, more tool bags. And then I got my AR back here tucked away, some ammo, and then just like fluids and stuff. Like, it's like my mini garage. I got a hard hat, more fluids and stuff up in there, nuts and bolts, just other stuff I need. And then back here, I have the CJC Icky Concepts mole panel to hold the rest of my gear. So, fire extinguisher, hammock, and then we got climbing shoes, and then over here I got more tools, first aid kit, and then over there on the far side I got a tire patch kit, camping chairs, a whole shooting shebang. Now on the other side of the truck here, we got the pack out kit, boom. And I also have all my metric sockets and stuff down here. I got a pry bar. I got a torque bar down below. And then in here, I just got like impacts, drills, WD, just like stuff, you know, you need on hand, duct tape, zip ties, all that good stuff. Up top here is more like my specialty hand tools and stuff, and I don't know, little pliers. This is more for doing electrical work. This pack is all my drill bits and hole saws, all that good stuff, step bits. And then in here is just like my electrical stuff for like vehicles, you know, like in case I gotta make any like butt splices and stuff like that. And then I also have a Milwaukee metric socket set. Boom. Right here is my recovery bag. So yeah, I got a tow strap, jumper cables, ratchet strap, all that good stuff in there. And then I also have these two pack out kits, you know, drill bits, standard socket set, more Phillips bits, hex bits, all that good stuff. And then down here, just tech screws, washers, wood screws, cotter pins. Yeah. I also have this pack out box I got stored up top, and this is more like my bigger stuff. So this box, you know, scissors, screwdrivers, more bits, wire wheel, zip ties, and then just more. This bag is just miscellaneous sockets. I got a cutoff wheel down there. Just everything you might need when you're on the road. You need to do something. I don't know. But yeah, we got the tool set up pretty dialed up in here. I love the pack out. Pack out is awesome. I'm glad that I decided to go with that, because initially with the setup, I was gonna build like some custom pull-out drawers and stuff, and then my buddy was like, why don't you just do pack out? And I was like, damn, you're right. So I just went and bought the drawers. This, I don't know if this is a 10 quart or whatever, but it fits a good amount of stuff. And then also in the back here, I don't know if you can see, but I got my Milwaukee air compressor right there in case I need to air up. But I do need to get more batteries, because only one battery only does 137 if I air down, so pretty inconvenient. There's my tire patch kit right there, sun visor, and that's pretty much it for this side. We're still on the outside now. Got a Kurt drop hitch, and then I was able to mount my 37-inch spare tire underneath the truck. So that's there. And I was able to keep the tailgate of the truck, and I just drilled holes with the hole saw inside of my campers to keep my tailgate latches on there. So we got a little porch on our house. Got a shaver and some shaving cream, because you know we gotta do that still while we're on the road. Now over to the stickers. What we got? We got a TH sticker. We got the KMC. We got Carly. We got another TH sticker. Baja Designs. Black Rhino, CJC, Yeti. That's about it. To the outside of the camper over here, this is a 2013 Palomino that I bought in Georgia, because I was staying in Tennessee at the time. So I bought it in Georgia, go back home, and it was a piece of crap. So I've been just fixing it up and stuff, and it is what it is. You know, it's not ideal to live in it. I don't like it, but it has everything I need. Water fills right here. Refrigerator, top and bottom. The heater, exhaust port. Water heater. Shower. It's my propane in there. And yeah, these are the camper latches. I bought these bed mount camper tie downs on eBay. Forget what brand they are, but they work good enough. On the other side, I just have a ratchet strap because I couldn't get this one up high enough. I made this wiring harness for the camper to go, so the lights on the camper still work, but it just goes into my tailgate 7-pin connector down here. Boom. I also have new LED license plate lights, and then this is a reverse light as well. And even though the tailgate's down, it still works really well. I'm gonna show you all inside. We switched the camera over to 0.5 because, you know, it's tight in here. And I don't pop the top up because it's pretty inconvenient that with the Palominos, you have to push that canvas lining back into the camper every time you pop it up and down. So it's just too much of a hassle to keep dealing with, you know. But I'll take y'all inside. But here we go. I'll start with the heart of the camper first. So this box and this bed right here are not stock. I built these to hold all the gear and equipment or whatever. I'll show you inside here first. Here's the heart of the camper right here. So I got my water tank, right? Water pump right there. But this is my solar setup that we got going on. So I got 400 watts of power coming in to my solar charge controller. And then I have it on a breaker to my battery. It's a 220 amp hour. I just got it off Amazon. And then off that, I have it going to my battery protect, which is also going to a breaker to my hot bus. And off the hot bus, I have all the accessory power and stuff for the camper coming in right here. I just extended the harness off the stock harness, right? Going into my hot bus. And then I also have my inverter running off my hot bus. Everything's grounded. And then I got this little fuse box or whatever in case I want to tap anything in. Like I have my fan right here is running that fan. So I also installed that fan. That's pretty much it for underneath here. I also cut a hole in this panel that I made for the stock fuse box and breakers for AC when you're hooked up to shore power. And then this is a carbon monoxide alarm. The lid for my box that I made, I put some L-track on it so I can strap down some boxes or whatever I gotta do if I ever need more storage or whatever while we're traveling. And it slides in there pretty good. I also made this little guy to, you know, extend the seating area so we can have a bed in there. And I also put a post mount to where if we don't have all this stuff in here, you know, it could turn into a table. But we're living out of this thing full time. Me and my cameraman here, my buddy, shouts out. Yeah, so we don't really take this thing apart. Usually the camper pops up 4 feet, but we've only popped it up a couple times on this whole trip, and we've been living out of this thing for probably a month now. Yeah, something like that. And it's just too much of an inconvenience to pop it up, you know, because it's electrical. I wish that I had found a 4-wheel camper. You know, they're more pricey, but though the 4-wheel campers are a mechanical pop-up, so that would be ideal for sure. But up top here, you know, I just keep my mattress, pillows, blankets. Over there, I got my snowboard, skateboards, and then on this side, this is just like my personal files and stuff that I keep back here. But on this side, I just keep backpacks and gear, clothes, all that jazz. This is a stock fridge. You know, it's AC, DC, and propane. So during the day, when I have solar coming in, I run it on DC, and then at nighttime I switch it to propane. Refrigerator check. This is what we got in here right now. Boom. Bread, yogurt, kiwis, strawberry, oranges, milk, meat, and I got some frozen fruit up here as well. I might make some smoothies after this. And then there's a heater right here, 2-burner stove. It's a little messy right now, but you know, it's a good little cooking setup. Up in the pantry, what we got? We got honey, we got rice, soup, pasta, all the good stuff. This is where bro's living at. Boom. In this cabinet, I got CDs, I got my Bible, I got a couple books, I got a dog toy. And then we got the radio here. Boom. I can't turn it off I can't turn it on because we'll get copyrighted. But yeah, and then these are my buddy's cabinets. These are Max's cabinets for his clothes, all that good stuff. And then boom, the bed. And then on this wall right here, I got a couple hats, my bag, and then there's another little thing up there for matches or whatever. Over on this part over here, this is like supposed to be the toilet, but we do not use the toilet because we think it's gross to poop where you're living, like right next to where you sleep. So this is my Klein material bag that I use as a laundry bag. I also have my trash can posted up here, and then my bathroom stuff goes down on the lower shelf down there, and then up top over here is just like miscellaneous stuff, charge cords, a DSI, I don't know, just stuff we think we need, pens and pencils. And then down over here we usually keep some dumbbells and shoes. Got my fire extinguisher, floor mat. This box doesn't have anything, but I use it as a chair when I'm cooking because I'm 6'2", and this is me standing up in the camper. So as you can see, it really sucks to stand up in this camper when you're tall, if it's not popped up. But when it's popped up, it's pretty dialed. So yeah, obviously this thing's on the back of a truck and we're off-roading, you know, we're going on crazy dirt roads and stuff, just like we've driven through freaking whoop sections and stuff just to get out to camping spots. Our solution was throw a wood screw in the side and strap it down with the rubber so it stays shut, and it's been doing a great job. First time it opened up, we broke a bunch of plates and broke a bunch, like a mug and stuff, and yeah. This is how you turn the heater on. Right here is the thermostat, which is pretty convenient because I can just set it to one temperature and then it'll just go all night. But luckily we're out on the West Coast now and it's not as cold, so that's a plus. But yeah, and then this is my main battery disconnect right here. Boom, hit that, all power turns off. I installed this skylight because the other one leaked, so I resealed it, threw that new one in. We got lights, and then I got a Max air fan right here that I also installed, and then there's another one back on the top bed, and that one's a stock one. I haven't replaced it. Underneath this bed is where I keep all my clothes and stuff, and then Max's suitcases right here. And then down here is just like miscellaneous stuff that I want to keep, like my memory book, stuff from my childhood and stuff. But yeah. I'm up on the roof now. This is a setup we got going on. I got a ratchet strap for the front of the camper, but ignore that. And then we got 400 watts of power wired in parallel. And then that drops down, goes into that box that I showed you all earlier. This is the Max air fan. This is just a skylight. And yeah, that's the top of the camper. The first Minecraft house is what it is, but it works, you know?
Just gotta protect ourselves from the zombies and cold.
Yeah, we gotta protect ourselves from the zombies and the skeletons and the creepers and the cold and the climates. But that's it. Hopefully y'all enjoyed the truck rundown of my living house on wheels. I'll throw a couple clips of the truck driving after this. But yeah.